From the second city of Chicago. Head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. Ready to get the preseason started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg Hartley's sixth season as the Dolphins quarterback.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time, running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career on playing in the NFL.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll go play action here with Williams. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one complete up the moor, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards on that play. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moved.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Bears 1st down.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And he will get into the end zone. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Bears.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, Malik Washington. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins offense ready now for their 2nd drive. And Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
No, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot. But to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, Westbrook Akine. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. Tua will get this one out wide to Tyree. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll run the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tua, give it to Achane. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Tua now on 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's caught! And he's out of bounds, but they're going to stop this inside the 25.
60 yards. That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Bears 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's... And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Washington now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain.
Shotgun snap for Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On the ground, here is H.M. Not much there, maybe a yard. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it's going to be 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, Defense going to have to find some way to slow him down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. A forward Indy Lion, Chomps Robinson, getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game, and at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Williams. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. 3rd and long.
Complete to Colston Loveland. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Here's Williams now to throw. A throw on the move is caught. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. They're an early hole, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's 2. On the move left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Montez Sweat getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Now a screen set up for Achane. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
A play fake. Now 2 of the throw. He'll step up and run.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And now you hold your breath when you see this. That's Tua, who's in some obvious discomfort. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. That one is good. And the Dolphins get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. of yardage.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burton. They get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Dolphins' 25-yard.
Another run here, another run by Swift. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Another Bears 1st down.
They'll run with Swift. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession, here to start the 2nd quarter. So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. Day with the grab. And that's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and
Keenum looking to throw. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
I think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that 3rd down play call going. And now after going backwards, it's going to bring up 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Bears going to open up a 17-3 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up 2nd down.